Lesson 72 is on implied ratios. Take for instance this problem. If 12 math books weigh 40 pounds, how much would 30 math books weigh then? Normally, we would have a ratio table box. The first column would be ratio, the second column would be the actual number of books. But we know in math that one book is going to weigh the same as your partner's book, so therefore we don't need to find how much one book is and multiply it by 30. What we would do is, now we're going to have each column, this is going to be case 1 and this is going to be case 2. Okay? Same labels on the side. We're going to have books on this side, and then we're also going to have how much it weighs. So therefore, they told us that 12 math books weighs 40 pounds. They want to know how much 30 math books would weigh. I'm going to use P for pounds, because they want to know how many pounds 30 math books is going to weigh. Now, it's just like the proportion problems. Take what you know, 12 over 40, just like from this table, 12 over 40, except for make it fraction form. 12 over 40 is equal to the second case, which is 30 over P. Notice, I have the same thing written except for it's not in table format. Now, all I have to do is cross multiply and solve. When I do this, I take 30 times 40, and I get that equal to 12 times P. So to solve this problem, I would have to divide by 12 on both sides of the equal sign. 12 divided by 12 here is 1P. Therefore, I just need to simplify. When I do that, 30 times 40, 3 times 4 is 12. Add my 2 zeros, I get 12,000 over 12. 12,000 or 1,200 divided by 12. 12 goes into 12 once and in here twice. So therefore, I have 100 pounds is what 30 books would weigh. So my answer then is 100 pounds. Let's take a look at another example. Example 1 is a lot like the given example we just walked through. It says, if 5 pencils cost $1.20, how much would 12 pencils cost? Okay, make my ratio box. I have case 1 and case 2. I know that pencils and cost. I know that 5 pencils cost $1.20. They want to know how much 12 pencils would cost then. I'm going to put M in here for money. Now, I just make my proportion table. 5 over 1.2 is equal to 12 over M. Cross products, 5 times M is equal to 12 times 1.2. 12 times 12 is 144. Move your decimal once, and you get 14.4 is equal to 5M. Divide by 5 on both sides of the equal sign. 5 divided by 5 is 1M, which is what we need. Now, 14.4 divided by 5 bring my decimal straight up, I get 2.88. So it's going to cost $2.88 to buy 12 pencils. Example 2 is another problem just like example 1. It says Mrs. Campbell can tie 25 bows in 3 minutes. At that rate, how many bows can she tie in 1 hour? Notice we have hours and we have minutes. So we're going to have to choose which label we're going to use in our ratio table. To create our ratio table, we are going to obviously have 2 columns, case 1 and case 2. Then what we know is bows, and let's go minutes. Therefore, we have 25 bows in 3 minutes, so how many bows can we tie in 60 minutes? I'm going to put B for bows. Now, make your proportion 25 over 3 is equal to the number of bows in 60 minutes. Now, cross products. 3 times b is equal to 60 times 25. Divide by 3 on both sides. 3 divided by 3 is 1b is equal to 60 times 25 divided by 3. 60 times 25, I get 1,500. So I have 1,500 divided by 3. When I divide this, I get an answer of 500. 1,500 divided by 3 is 500. Therefore, in 60 minutes, I can make 500 bows. Example 3 is another ratio problem. It says 6 is to 15 as 9 is to what number? First thing you need to do is you need to draw your ratio table. Case 1 and case 2. So we have the first number and the second number. We know that 6 is to 15 as 9 is to some number. I'm going to put n for number. 6 and 15 have a relationship just as much as 9 and some number. Now all we need to do is create our proportion. 6 over 15. And I notice that 6 and 15, 3 is a multiple of, so I reduce this fraction. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. So now instead of using 6 and 15, I can use 2 and 5. 2/5 is equal to 9 over n, just from our chart. Now, all I have to do is cross products. 9 times 5 is equal to 2 times n. Divide by 2 on both sides. 2 divided by 2 is 1n. Therefore, I have 9 times 5, which is 45, divided by 2. When I divide that out, I get 22.5. This concludes our lesson. For your practice, on page 509, I'm asking you to do B and C for tomorrow.